Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to World of Horror. So we're still on the pumpkin patch. This is technically episode 3 of the... Oh no, I forgot I turned this back on. We're still on episode 3 of the good old-fashioned backlog, technically. Although I did take, let's see, 7th Curse character only, Aiko. This is gonna be interesting. We have money, guaranteed, but I'll get into that in a second. This is the 3rd episode in the backlog, technically, although I did take a break between recording the previous episodes. This is gonna be the 23rd episode? Yeah, this is gonna be the December 23rd episode. And so I'm really hoping that the Christmas update drops on, like, Christmas Eve or earlier, because I would very much like to get the update, like, later today or tomorrow, and then just pre-record, like, 7 or, like, 8 episodes, technically, and just have the Christmas update be the backlog, because it would be kind of inconvenient for, you know, obviously, I record a backlog of the pumpkin patch, and then the Christmas update comes out, and that's, like, it's not very good. But, you know, it's whenever... let's see, virtual reality... I want to get this out of the way real quick. We'll go back to talking about that in a second. In a second, I can speak, I swear to God. Virtual reality, so we need the flashlight, which is actually pretty doable with 7th Curse. Sela Slanesh, so we got Mr. Takahashi in play. Remember your second enemy, charisma check, and knowledge check, which is something that Aiko kind of struggles in. These are her 2 worst stats. And then this down here, this little Super Smash Bros. Final Destination thing, this is the strength check. However, this doesn't matter. The bottom symbol doesn't matter. There's only 5 events in the lighthouse, so I don't know why there's 6 symbols. But anyways, that's besides the point. So, anyways, you know, like, obviously I'm okay whenever the update decides to come out. Was there, like, a little dude, like, running around along the mountaintop there? It's very strange. But, yeah, it's, like, obviously I have no expectation when the update is gonna come out, and it's fine whenever the update does come out. But for the purposes of a backlog, it would, you know, it's a first world problem. It would be convenient to have the new update come out before I finish recording the backlog, because, like, I'm kind of doing, like, 2 episodes a day, like, just kind of, like, I don't want to say stutter stepping, like, oh, you know, maybe the update will come out, but, you know, on, like, Thursday, it is Thursday, right? Christmas Eve? Because Wednesday, yeah, Thursday is Christmas Eve. So, it would be nice on, like, Thursday to just be, like, 8 episodes, just send it, render a couple of, and just have to, like, render a couple of them every day. Because I do want to take, like, as far as recording is concerned, I want to take the rest of the year off. Like, I might do, like, a live stream. Like, I might hop on one of those or 2, but, you know. Anyways, we got library notes. That's very interesting. We're gonna roll several times. Now, keeping in mind, we have Kathak, so invisibility is useless. We're gonna roll maybe, like, 2 more times. Thread of Fate is great. Because here's the thing. The only way you can run with Kathak Atasaru is if you have the what's its name? The knife that you buy at the hardware store. And if you... All of these are really good. I actually think we might keep... I think we'll keep Multiply Wound. I've come to respect that spell a little bit more, just because it's, like, one of the few spells in the game that you can actually play. But Thread of Fate's fantastic. We'd love to see Akamanto. We could do Akamanto Mystery 1. Curious Coma is also a good first mystery. Sailors is interesting because we do have the money to buy items. Botany's a great first mystery. One of the few forest mysteries I'd actually recommend doing early. And Akamanto, let's go. You're not getting out of this one, brother. So I think because of our low reason value, we'll probably just do Chilling Cape immediately. And because we have the 7th curse, please do keep in mind that there is no reason not to take this money. Like, the only thing that I could potentially... What's the most, like, fancy-looking outfit she has? That says, like... I'm, like... that says, please attempt to pickpocket me so I can gain experience off of catching you. Probably either the vanity... Probably the vanity jacket. It has vanity in the name, right? It's probably some overpriced sports blazer. I was on a... I think it was a Reciteer stream. I was on Joey Hazard's stream, and twitch.tv Joey Hazard, by the way. And also at the end of this video, the title card will probably take you to the most recent, or end card, I should say, will probably take you to the most recent Reciteer episode. But he told me what Yeezys were. And they're some of the most bizarre shoes I've ever seen in my life. They look like indoor shoes. They really do. They're kind of like, how would I describe Yeezys? They're like an indoor shoe that has like a pillow, but not a, no, that's like a, it's kind of like a cushion or a pillow, right? As the sole of the shoe. But it's kind of weird because it's like, it looks like breathable fabric. So there really is no good way to describe it. I mean, just Google it. But it's so weird looking, dude. Like, it really is. So, it's such a strange... 2 compasses in a row. Unlucky. Unlucky? Very unlucky. Horribly unlucky. Actually terrible luck. We can still win from this, don't worry, but, especially with the Akamanto mask, but, sure, why not? Let's get the katana and just win the game. Whoa, that's not good. That's not good, boys. We're gonna get, absolutely owned by, Akamanto, but that's fine, because as long as we have, even if we have 6 stamina, we'll be perfectly good. We would like to see a jar of fondest memory. Hey, I failed the perception check and did not get EXP, but you stole an empty wallet, buddy. Just like, I'm just waiting for the jar of fondest memories. I don't know how you bottle something like that, but I mean, why not, right? So we're waiting, the final event in this mystery, we all know very well. You've gotta, the school's toilets, you gotta rush over there. You know, so it's like, we can just kind of hang out. We can not jog, because, yeah, cursed toilet is, oh, get over there, dude. No, how about no? I hate this. I really do hate this. This, in my opinion, is probably one of the worst things that can happen to you on Harbinger of Doom, because it makes your brace for impact just so bad, and we're playing a character who starts with 7 strength, which is above average, and so to get this is like, you gotta get this, like, away pretty quickly. But here's the thing, we haven't been into combat yet. Akamanto will be our first fight. We instantly kill Akamanto, we have more opportunities of getting Jar of Blood later down the road. So, or Jar of Fondest Memories, or even, like, Jar of your peace, your inner peace. Just bottle up your inner peace. The only way that we could lose here is if that was a Stamina Cadaver and we go down to 5 or lower. That's the only way that we die here. Which... I'm pretty sure Stamina Cadavers are out of town and in the downtown area, so I'm pretty sure we were always just fine. So the cool thing about Human Akamanto is that he's dead. Oh, man. Anyways, let's see what we got here. He left something behind. So we didn't do the side quest, which you honestly might want to do. But my reason, because, like, here's the thing, even if you still fight the human form, which I think is, like, for Harbinger of Doom, better, like, 90% of the time, the problem that I have with it is that you're guaranteed to get Doom, and you're not always going to get it on your first visit to the schoolyard. And so what ends up happening a lot of the time is I would much rather just not take the Doom. If we got both the compass and the steak knife at like sub 10% Doom, I would go do the side quest. But since we're at 26% Doom, I think that like we'd be at 29% Doom if we did the side quest. So is 3% Doom worth 15 EXP? I would say normally yes, but when it's this early, it's kind of the individual's choice. Now, of course, we're effectively at 16% because of our boy, but I wish you could inspect it. I can't wait for more lore to be added to the game, because I like nice touches like that. Like, I'm the guy who picks up an armor set in Dark Souls and just reads the whole armor set. I mean, I don't do that when I go and replay it every time, but, you know. I have like 1,000 hours on Dark Souls 1, that's absurd. And I'm still bad at it, man. Feels terrible. But, it took me so long to figure out how to beat the Demon Fire Sage, dude. That's probably one of my least favorite bosses in the series, just because it seems so... Like, it's a fine boss fight once you know what you're doing, but it's pretty much one of the only fights in the game where it's like, you have to kind of have precognition of what to do. Well, I guess pretty much that entire portion of the game is like that to some extent. Like, you know, the Witch of Izalith is just a completely different, like, that's a completely different game. What do we want to do here? Remember, we have to remember our second enemy. I honestly think that Coma is probably a good idea, just because you want to get the dust early. But, I don't know, man, I'm not really liking our stats. I think I kind of want to go Coma, and I want to try to get Hot Bath. I think that we kind of want to try to get Hot Bath. And then just rest twice. I think that's a good idea. But going to the village is always dangerous, because there's multiple cadavers that you can get. This is minus stamina if you're like nobody. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Plus 2% Doom to avoid taking damage, I think is fine. Especially because there's the rice fields, this is pretty interesting. We're gonna take the wine. I think that generally the wine is just a better choice, because the food item curses you, but sometimes that plus 4 stamina is very worth it. But the wine bottle is just overall better, because it's a temporary injury that only lasts for a single mystery. Karakusa Mask is bad. The only value this has to me, and it took me a while to figure this out, is for Timeline B School Scissors. Because it can... I mean, theoretically, I've never managed to pull this off because I keep forgetting to try it, but theoretically this will allow you to block and perform the full ritual, because you don't know if the ritual is correct or wrong unless you perform the entire ritual. Like, you have to do the entire 5 thing, and then it will tell you how many you got right and wrong. And if you have the Karakosa Mask, I would theoretically hope that you would be able to, like, brace for impact and then do the proper, like, full 5 ritual thing. That is the only thing that I can think of, and that's theoretical. Without that very specific circumstance, hold on, wait a minute. I wanted to enunciate the word better, and I said a meme accidentally. Word wrong. But, yes, the circumstances that this is useful is almost next to none. And so, I mean, we'll wear it just for, like, the thumbnail, I guess, but we're probably gonna throw this at the nearest enemy we find. So, immediately, we got Hot Bath. I still like it. I think that taking this, we're gonna go up to 38% Doom. Remember, we're at 28 because of Crestfallen Mask. And then Discipline. Discipline is a good choice, but because it's Harbinger of Doom, because we have Aurora Borealis, because we have Frostbite, it's significantly worse. I think Hot Bath is the correct thing to do. And you know what would be cool? If a Hot Bath cured Frostbite. I don't think it doesn't, but it'd be pretty dope, wouldn't it? You know, we could honestly, like, I think Knowledge Ico could have been something serious here, but I don't know. I think Dexterity. We're gonna go Dexterity, and I don't think that we need to put points into it necessarily. So the question is, what kind of damage do we want to take? Right now we're taking 3-6, right? Because it's, yeah, so we wanna do Charisma, actually. Which kind of sucks, because I think that Charisma is probably the worst stat in the game. But for the Lighthouse, we only have Multiply Wound, it's completely irrelevant. I think that for our purposes, this is a luck check and it's stamina damage. I don't really like that. I'd rather take the Reason. We're not going to be there yet because we haven't sneaked through. We're trying to go as far as we can. It's a ghost. So, I mean, I also don't understand why this is relevant because I'm pretty sure it's going to say ritual too long, right? Like, if this let you perform 2 rituals, which it doesn't, I mean, what's the point of this? Like, it's literally just to brace for impact and do it, right? Like, let's try it. Oh my god, you can't even do that. That's disgusting. So every good thing that I just said about the Kurakosa mask is completely irrelevant. Does it speed up? I guess it actually does speed up severing ties. So maybe there's that, but we're still, like... Yeah, this is still an absolutely god-awful item in pretty much every sense of the word. Now we have to fight, because God help us all. We're on Cathachitasaru. Man, I'm having a... Pray for me this episode, man. And by that I mean, let my boy pronounce words properly. Let's see here. I honestly think this is dumb, but hear me out here, alright? I mean, listen, it's about as good as we were gonna get, right? Like, that was not gonna end well regardless. And we got EXP for killing it. Anatomy Horror is our second enemy. She does have a ticket to ride, and she does care. But she is thankfully not named Lucy Steele, so we're good for now. But Ghoul. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about the Ghoul. Mono damage is nice. And I'm gonna start calling it mono damage, which might not be the best terminology, but she's not doing all, she's only doing stamina. That's fine. We're probably gonna go with some sort of cheeky... I mean, let's see what we can do here. Brace for impact is good. So we can do an 80... Yeah, this is gonna be weird. This is gonna be a weird one, especially because that just happened. Which is basically us losing half of our damage. Now the question is... Actually, I think we should have done this last turn, right? This is really awkward. It really is, but it got the job done. So we can do 12 damage guaranteed. So we're still... So this is the final one. You must find a way to sneak through. We almost died. Ikumi got absolutely... She just keeled over and died. Always knew you were a bit weak. Investigate. This is fine. As long as we don't get fetid fumes, we're probably still fine. Roads closed is kind of nasty, considering we haven't been through the 2 mysteries, I think? I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's 2 mysteries. We also still have not acquired... We should have drunk the wine bottle, by the way. I completely forgot about that. I don't know if you can drink it during your house and then leave, and then that counts as well, by the way. I don't know. But we're going to take stamina because we have the wine bottle. Okay, so it's 1. So we should probably do botany. We want to do Moonlit Sailors last because we can discard the compass and then one other item. Probably the Kurakosa mask, if we're being honest. So we'll do botany now. And it's really unlucky that we have not gotten Jar of Blood yet. Like, that is historically unlucky. Mystery 3, and we haven't been punished yet. which is technically not a punishment because we're actively looking for it. Father Yasugi coming in clutch, as always. We're actually kind of comfortable being at low stamina because we have a manipulator, which is the spell. And honestly, we might use it here as well. We go down to 3, then we go to 1. That's still not very good, actually, now that I think about it. We can do a guaranteed of 12 damage, which is not good enough. So it is an 80% hit chance. So I think what we want to do is we could probably get pretty... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to multiply the wound. We can only do 5 actions against this guy. So we can only attack 4 times at most. So 6, 12. This is not very good. I didn't think this one through entirely. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna brace for impact, and we are gonna go down to 1 health. Which is a little nasty, but you know, it's fine. We just need... Well, preferably we'd have both of these attacks land. Actually, let's just do... Yeah, we actually just want both of these attacks to land, actually. We want that 80%. Oh! Okay, that's a bit bad. Let's see what we can do here. So... This is 8. And this would be 12. That's really not good enough. So we're actually gonna throw the Kurakosa mask. There we go, beautiful. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've just barely made it under the thing. Because remember, this enemy cancels everything after your 5th action, so you have to be very careful. So we want to take Discipline. Running Shoes is completely worthless because we're on Kathachitasaru, and the only way that you can run is with, like, the cutting pocket knife thingamabob, and if you use that, then you will get -5 doom. So there's no reason to take Running Shoes on Kathak. Absolutely none. Completely worthless. Discipline is good. Discipline is great. We all love Discipline. So, I guess we'll just keep going on. I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit concerned. Doom's climbing up there. And I'm not talking about a good kind of Doom. I'm talking about a very bad kind of Doom. And I mean, I don't even know if Doom is good because I haven't played Dota 2 in like 4 years. So, you know, he may be bad. Not what we wanted, but we had to do it. Bad spot, very bad spot. However, with Hot Bath, we have a net gain of 1 stamina and nothing else. So, we're in a very bad spot. We can absolutely die. This is a strength check, so there's no way we're gonna eat that, so it might as well be a cadaver. We are very much probably going to die. That was a big risk. We could have died there. If we ran, we would have just suffered an injury, I believe. So, doing that almost through the game because our charisma was worse, but I wanted the flashlight because we're gonna need it. Discipline healed us. I was like, what the heck is happening there? Why stamina move? Okay, so we're climbing back up. Discipline is a great skill. Really didn't want an enemy who does any kind of stamina damage. We would have preferred something like, what enemy in the forest does reason damage? I think none of them. I think they all either do stamina or all damage. So we weren't really hoping for anything in particular. So let's see what we got here. I don't want to try to one-turn KO him. Man, this is hurting us so much. This is hurting us so much. This would be like... We would be able to attack like 3 times if we did not have Frostbite. Like, you really need to... Like, if you get Frostbite in this game, you need to get it quick. You need to get it off quick. So 6 damage is not good, but it's what we have to work with right now. We just have to hope to get a little bit lucky. We go down to 2, although this means that we cannot, this is important, we cannot use Mind, is it Mind Drain? No, it's Multiply Wound. We cannot use Multiply Wound if we do this. I think that, actually there is some shenanigans that we could pull here, I think. So I don't know the exact formula for this, so we're gonna find out. We have 3 stamina, we're going down to 1. This is the absolute lowest you can get on sudden death without killing yourself. He took 5 damage. That's pretty good, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to... Well, we're gonna kill him first and then drink the wine bottle, but... Well, actually, no. Maybe we should... try to heal our... Regain... We need to regain some stamina here. So regain a stamina. And then we need to kill him in this action time. So Desperation. We just need 3 of these, but that's not good enough. We don't have the time. Is this the Dust of Seeing guy? Maybe, actually. Yeah, I think it is, because if we fail the RNG, we die. So it's kind of bad, but... Okay, so this is... He's dead. So let us actually heal our... So here's the thing. We're gonna drink the wine after this. So we'll go down to 3-3. Oh boy. That's rough, dude. And now we just kind of have to hope and pray. We just have to hope and pray. Oh, God. Oh, thank God we did that. Holy crap. Does it pay off in the end, though, or did we just get momentary value? It still might pay off. It's a 33% chance. Oh, dude. Oh, my God, it worked. That's incredible. We're still, like, this is a rough one for sure. It's winnable, but, oh, my God, that's insane. That was, like, the most Galaxy Brain play of my goddamn life right there. Like, oh yeah, let me just heal up my stamina real quick by absolutely ruining my reason stat. Get out of my goddamn game, Shiro-san. So Arcane Storm, who cares about that, right? Sure, absolutely fine. And then we take stamina. So we are kind of stabilizing, not really. Fill that bottle of water. The wine bottle is also good because it gives you a reusable item that's very strong. Take the reason gain. Drink the water. Oh, good lord. So we're only taking 3 stamina damage now, which is very nice. That you can play around that, especially when you got the empty bottle. And discipline too, which discipline does not work in the lighthouse. It doesn't. We've tried it before. Thankfully, it didn't kill us. But it's very important to remember. So you're thinking to yourself, how the hell do you win with 72% Doom left? Remember, Akamanto Mask, so it's really 62%. And 3, we only been to the monument once. And we need to get rid of... I actually think at this point we probably... No, I think we gotta get rid of Frostbite, like, immediately. But, we're really gonna be leveraging... the Akamanto Mask, I think. We might actually want to do this first, so that we can get a weapon to throw, but... I'm trying to think. So we're going to get 45 from this, and then we're going to get 30 from this, right? So that's enough to level up one more time. And we're not... unless we get a lot of enemies, we're not going to get to level 6. So I'm thinking that if we do this now, we can just immediately put on the Akamanto Mask, and then have more options to play around with. But if we do this first, then we kind of have to skate by until, like, we get here, and then... I think that I like doing this first. I think I like doing this. We discard the compass, and, oh god, but actually, what's the second thing that we discard? That's very important. Because we don't want to discard the steak knife, and we don't want to... We could actually... If we discard the flashlight, then what that basically does for us is... Actually, we discard, the painkillers, obviously. We won't need them. Hasty Aid's bad, by the way. But yeah, we'll discard the painkillers for sure. So discard... We'll get some value out of this. We'll get some value out of this. I don't remember the exact event where this mystery ends, but we'll get some more value out of our compass before we... I almost want to take the reason heal here. I actually never knew that this healed reason. Like, for the longest time, I didn't know what this did, and I just always did check wounds for clues because it was just so strong. Like, 15 EXP is just so good, and guns are kind of terrible, so... But +2 reason is actually way better because we can use that to play around the... Oh god, this is very bad. We can use that to play around the monument a little bit more. So there's no way to kill this guy, right? Absolutely not. If only we had... this is why you typically want to buy a pocket knife. So, do we want to get into desperation range just to kill him? This guy's nasty, dude. This guy's really nasty. What else, like, how else do we play this? Because this is 4... You know, 7, and then, like, it's not... That's not good enough. I think we do just kill him with our combo. We're gonna hot bath anyways, after equipping the Akamanto mask, so I think that overall it's fine. It's just highly unfortunate. So we're gonna still try to get... we could die here. There is a cadaver for stamina. But we just got insane value. We broke into some abandoned mansion with a dead fisherman's wife in it, mutilated and covered with black marks. We just broke into this poor woman's house and took a... We didn't even, like... We just walked into the bathroom and took a bath, man. It's not... It's like... Aiko's got problems, but, don't worry. That's not the last check right there. Although we do need to... I think there's 2 more checks after this, but I'm gonna do it now. Because 4 EXP or 2 EXP doesn't really bother me that much. And then we'll just put the Akamanto mask on, go to the monument. Really, really not liking that, really not liking that stamina, how much it's desiring stamina. So I'm pretty sure this is the last event. I want to... We're currently getting tireless, so I think we can kind of sleep on it a little bit. But this is... I'm not happy with how the monument keeps wanting stamina. I don't like that at all. We will help them, because if we decline, we die. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, declining does 2 damage to your stamina because you trip over yourself and fall, and helping them does -1/-1. So just a handy little tidbit. We have died, I think, twice by saying, sorry, don't have the time to help you. They're actually really nice guys. And if you have core strength, they treat you to tea. That's how nice they are. They're nice gentlemen. So, what do we got here? Arc knowledge. And then folklore studies. I like folklore studies a lot more than I like art knowledge. We might actually level up again, which is kind of funny. But no, we're not investing into knowledge. We're investing into health, because the only way that we win this is by feeding a scary demon with our blood. So with that being said, we've recovered quite nicely. Discipline is nice. Discipline is very nice. It basically won us... I'm not going to say it won us the run, but it got pretty close. We could probably level up again if we did the side quest, but I don't think it'll matter as much. Although, if we level up, we might be able to get through the knowledge check as well. Actually, no, because we'd have to put a knowledge check into the previous, so ignore what I just said. There is no way to get to 8 knowledge unless we get the curious statuette from Billy Mays. But we probably won't. That's great. You love to see that. Ooh, okay. Probably the empty bottle. I'm pretty sure we should do empty bottle here. Because throwing the torch will save us more health in the long run than getting +1. Definitely want to calm her down. Insane value. +1 stamina, +4 reason. Absolutely incredible. The only thing that we have to be careful of is our money. And then we're probably fine. So this is a bad enemy. This is a real bad enemy. This is a hugely bad enemy that will undo most of our positive progress. Although, look, let me just show you something that's incredible. All right, look at this. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, I was wrong, by the way. I was wrong. I admit I was wrong. But we can do a total of 7 damage a turn. And I think I like those odds. I really should just, like, stop talking. Oh, man. Oh. Fail 90% chance like a boss. What does badly bleeding do again? Ah, crap. That's pretty bad. I think we probably do want to throw the torch, actually. The question is, though, I think we're going down to 2 no matter what we do. Because we're gonna brace, and then... Well, actually, hold on. So if we do... This is the correct choice regardless. But what we... Man, that really sucks, dude. That really does suck. Can we kill him without this? Probably not, right? No, that's not good enough. That's absolutely not good enough in pretty much any capacity. Just when we thought we're out, we get pulled back in, man. It's not good, dude. So good thing, we have 2 funds, which is enough for the monument. Bad thing, very bad thing, we don't have enough stamina, because it's gonna ask for 3-3 or 2. It's gonna ask for 3-3 or 2, or 4-4 or 2. 4 stamina, 4 reason, 2 money, when I say that. So, what do? We could hot bath, but then we lose tireless, and then we have to hot bath twice for us to get, like, major value. I think that's probably what we want to do, though. But the thing is, we can't do it right away, because Doom is scary. So let's try to get through the... I'm confident going into... This is just beautiful. I almost clicked the wrong button, which might have lost us the game, but that's just absolutely incredible. -5 reason, -3 reason. We actually want to call the police here. That's huge. That's very good. That's huge. We are still taking -3 stamina, so that's something to... There's one more check after this, right? Oh my god. I think we have to go... This is awkward, because we do have to stop badly bleeding. I don't know... Okay, so it only cost 1 fund. That's great. I thought it was going to cost 2. So this is the final one. This is the final one. So I think we do need to go to the monument at least once, right? I mean, we don't have to. I mean, we wanted it to say... We so badly wanted it to say anything but stamina. But unfortunately... We probably should have rested again, I think. Yeah, that was a little bit of a misplay, actually. We definitely should have rested one more time. But thankfully, we took care of badly bleeding, so I'm pretty sure we've got this one in the bag. Like, pretty easily, actually. I think this should be rather effortless. So, we are fighting Takahashi, Anatomy Horror... And then we're taking 3 damage, so we've won. Are we gonna take 3 damage? No, we're gonna fight Takahashi first. If only we could time it to the point where we take 3 damage, and then we'd have desperation range on Takahashi. That'd be fantastic, but that does reason and not stamina, so it's like, you know. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's still getting owned either way, but it's nice to be able to bully Takahashi because he deserves it. He also might be, like, the character's dad or uncle. I mean, they have the same last name, right? Aiko Takahashi, Takahashi-san. Just give up, kiddo, but, you know, I'm sure there are lots of people who have the last name Takahashi. But anyways, we made it to level 6. I was wrong. I was actually incorrect. So let's just get Fast Swimmer for complete BM, and by that I mean let's just put them both into luck, because it literally doesn't matter anymore. We did it! Let's go! Easy W. And by that I mean it was actually quite hard! I can't believe that play we made, where it's like, oh, you know, I don't want to get cadavered, so I really should just put all of my reason into stamina. Oh my god, I can't believe that paid off. That was incredible. Honestly, an absolute banger of a run. Even if by the time you watch this, there's a new update out and you're like, oh man, I don't want to watch a Pumpkin Patch episode. I wanna see Krampus freaking stuff Koichi in a chimney. You know, it's like this was still an absolute banger of a run. Pretty exciting, pretty tense. Really had a lot of fun with it, and I hope you did too. Thank you all so much for watching. My name has been Webweaver, and I'll see you on the next episode of World of Horror. Goodbye, stay safe out there, y'all.